It's time for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brood Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas, Southern Missouri. It is Monday,
That's
December 23rd, 2019.
I can't even do a whoop whoop. I am really disappointed. The last show before Christmas, I can't even do a whoop whoop.
Somebody, is this a midlife crisis or something?
I just can't get rid of it in my throat.
So you got it. You got it in there.
Yeah,
you do.
Whoop whoop.
Hit the record button.
Okay, we ready? Are we ready to get started?
Let's start.
All right, where are we going to?
Let's start over.
Okay.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas. It is Monday, December 23rd, 2019.
Whoop whoop. Bob, he ain't got anything to say. He's not even.
He's wanting to laugh, but he's not doing it.
Yeah, he just does one of those.
Oh, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host, along with Bob Breckenwald, Bob Zdora, and Scooter Callis. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
'Tis the season. We made it.
Yep.
Wow.
Almost.
Man, almost.
Almost.
Christmas Eve. Then Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and then it's over. Then
So
you got travel.
you can say Christmas Eve. Is that 2 days before?
Yeah, wouldn't it be like it's the
Christmas Eve
23rd?
is the day- it's the 23rd.
It's the 23rd.
Somebody
Yeah.
posted that on Facebook saying it was Christmas Eve.
Oh, okay.
That
Okay.
must be
Must
true.
be.
It's
Yeah,
on Facebook. It must
It's
be
on
true.
Facebook.
Yeah.
It's true.
Gotta be true.
It's true.
Got to be true. Anyway, welcome down on the Corner program. The gang is all here. Hope your Monday's off to a great start. Maybe you got a vacation day. Maybe you're off this whole week, like some people's going to be after this show.
Good.
I'm ready
You need
for
those
some time
vacations.
off.
No.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'm ready for
we
it.
enjoyed
Yep.
coming in and doing the show,
Yep.
but ready for a break, So we're going to be off till we'll come back live on the 31st.
Yep.
And so hope you enjoy what Scooter's put together. Anyway, I need to tell you about Brood Awakening Coffee. It's been our sponsor for many, many years. Man, it goes back a long way. 3 locations to serve you, and I'm sure they're up and running. They're at Balmer Boulevard, 62 East Plaza, and, of course, Baxter Regional Medical Center.
Cinnamon rolls. That's all
Look
it
at
matters.
that.
I'm getting there.
Cinnamon
No, that's
rolls.
why he saved it. That's good.
I saved it so we had it to
That
show
was good.
people
That's good. That's
how
good.
big they are. They are huge cinnamon rolls.
Heck,
And
with
They
all
are.
of them, I hate
They
mine
are.
already. It's gone. I mean,
I put them in the microwave for about 15 seconds.
That's good.
Oh,
Yeah.
melt your dog tags. Yes, they're good.
No, the coffee is more for that. Melting
you
your
go.
dog tags. Yeah.
Anyway, check out Brood Awakening Coffee. Best coffee in town. 3 locations to serve you, as you heard Jackson say in the introduction. And all 3 locations ready to serve you the best coffee in town at Brood Awakening today. So check them out. Baxter Regional Medical Center. They're out beside the cafeteria still until the remodeling's completed. And, of course, Balmer Boulevard, 62 East Plaza out by Anytime Fitness. And so Mike and the staff do a great job. We wish them a very Merry Christmas and appreciate all the great service they've given the community and to us here at XL7 TV for all the coffee. And appreciate their service to the community very, very much. Yep. And for their sponsorship and the friendship. So thanks to Brood Awakening. Merry Christmas to their staff and their families. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bringing morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes, 29 in the state of Arkansas to serve you, with 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. And of course, this is a happy time of year, but we do need to talk about Roller Funeral Homes when the need arises. Roller Funeral Home, they are very professional, caring, loving, and understanding, and pre-planning, whatever it may be. Talk to Brad, Charlotte, Bruce, or Chris, and they will help you in a loving, caring, and very professional manner. The Scooter has the best way. I mean, what do you say? All you got to do is just talk to him, and you can see.
Yeah, you want to know the difference, Roller Funeral Home, just go in and talk to one of them.
Yeah.
You'll find out real quick where their heart, their passion.
They've been
and their
doing this
drive-
for a long. They've been doing this for a long time.
a long time.
Yeah.
And they've got a drive for what they do. They
Yeah.
really do. They want to make a difference. They want to help.
Yep. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect, Roller Funeral Homes. Let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, let's imagine life without Christmas or Easter, year after year, with no celebration of the birth of Jesus or the resurrection of Jesus. Lord, I really believe that even those that don't believe in Jesus Christ actually look forward to Christmas and really enjoy the season. But it gives us hope, joy, and happiness. Then at Easter we have the same feelings in the celebration of Christ's resurrection. Lord, I pray that this Christmas will be happy and joyful for everyone, and for those suffering with illnesses or health issues or loneliness, give them peace and hope. I pray that all have a wonderful Christmas, and that's my prayer today. Amen.
Amen.
Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bring morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes. And now, here.
Okay, who's
And
doing
he
the
hid
trumpet?
he took my duck call.
Who's doing the trumpet?
You.
Somebody's got to step up. All right. Dun, dun, dun.
It's the best
Give
one
me
I've
the
heard
duck
all
call.
year.
That's not bad.
That's
That's
not
what I've heard all
bad.
year.
That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm not giving you your duck call back. Actually, I don't know what happened to it.
Yeah, lie. Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zdora for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. RetireToArkansas.net. And I think we have some fog on the river today.
I believe there's
We
probably
do.
We
some.
have some fog
Yeah.
on the river, kind of low, but you can see the clear sky up above.
It actually, about 30 minutes ago, had a clear picture.
Yeah, it was
and
clear. Yeah, well, yeah, when I left the house, it was fine.
Really?
You could see the frost a little bit in the area. I mean, you
Yeah.
tell it was cold out there, but you could actually see things. And now the fog's really moving in.
In the area in Gassville, if you have to go out in the next hour or so, and you're going to go through Gassville, it's terrible on 62.
Really?
All the way up past the car dealerships, all the way to Harps.
Wow.
It was bad. Like I said, it wasn't that bad about the house. You could see coming out of Cotter, and then it. Poof. So I don't know. It must
Not
be an
anymore.
elevation thing there or something.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Your house is covered.
Let's look at the shot taken back in September so people know. For our visitors, this is what the shot looks like. The camera's in Marion County, Arkansas. You're looking into Cotter, Arkansas, which is Baxter County. The bridge on the left, the mountain home would be in the horizon on the right-hand side of your screen, and state of Missouri to the top center. The beautiful White River, and this shot is brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zdora. For all your real estate needs, you can go to RetireToArkansas.net. Look at the live webcam. There's actually a little camera icon that you can click on that and take pictures throughout the day for your screensavers or pictures or whatever you want. And while you're at RetireToArkansas.net, you can see all the listings and everything that's available through the Z-Team and all the Z-Team
The
agents.
whole MLS is on there as well.
Do what?
The whole MLS is
The
on
whole
there
MLS
as well.
is on there. So from Marshall to Mountain View, Arkansas, to Mount Home, Harrison, Gainesville, Zanoni to West Plains, they can serve you. The gang is all put together. They call it the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zdora, 870-405-0793. Retired to Arkansas coming up here in just a few minutes. Right now we got 33 degrees in Mountain Home, 28 at Flippin, 39 in Harrison, 28 at Yellow. Salem checks in at 34. It's 33 at Calico Rock, 30 in Mountain View. Around the region, St. Louis, 28. Poplar Bluff, Missouri, 39. West Plains, 34. 32 at Branson, and 25 in Watford City, North Dakota. Refresh. Boy, you have to refresh this radar about every 3 or 4 minutes.
It's current.
It's current,
Yeah.
that's for sure. A lot of rain in the southeast from Nashville down to the panhandle of Florida to the eastern seaboard affecting I-95. A lot of shower activity in Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina into Virginia. And so, wow. And then on the west coast, we have shower activity around Los Angeles.
See, now that's news.
That's news. Raining in L.A. Yeah, Seattle, Spokane, Boise, Idaho, places like that. But the Midwest, Arkansas, Louisiana, Missouri, Illinois, Des Moines, Iowa, everything's clear up here in Nebraska. It looks like it's in really good shape. We'll check those highways for you real quick. 62, 412 east and west with the exception of the fog. You know, we got some no precip situations here. 62, 412 east west, 65 north south, 67, 167 north and south. Interstates 30, 40, 49, 55, 555 in Arkansas. Interstate 44, 70, 49 looks good there. I-70 coming into St. Louis and east of Vandalia. Effingham, I-64 east from East St. Louis, Illinois on the east into Evansville, Indiana. I-57 and 24 look good there at Cairo, Illinois. Wow, not bad at all. And so we have some fog advisory. We got heavy fog back then, but no fog advisory. Oklahoma, Texas, and Kansas, parts of Missouri with some fog, some flooding situations in Georgia, South Carolina. Fog in Montana with some winter warnings and watches in the other parts of the western part of the country. For today, patchy fog and sunny, high of 58, low of 35. 63 tomorrow with a low of 42. 69 on Christmas Day. I heard we could bump 70 degrees.
I think our wishes for a white Christmas are gone.
You think?
You better get about 800 million tons of flour in your front yard if you want a white Christmas. It's going to be, I heard rumors on the radio that we could hit 70 on Christmas Day. And so low of
Has it been on
47.
Facebook yet?
Huh?
Has it been on Facebook
I
yet?
haven't seen it.
It's not real.
No, then it's not real. Then
It's not real.
just
Okay.
the fact it was on the radio is one thing. Until it hits Facebook, forget
I'm
it.
with you. Yeah, there's no. You can't count it.
I have 65 on Thursday. Then we have a 20% chance of thunder showers on Friday. And so checking iDrive Arkansas, we have an accident down here on Highway 67 and 2.5 miles north of Highway 171. Travel in all directions are affected on Highway 67 south of Little Rock. Have some over here on Kent, Missouri. Clay County Bridge issue on 139. That one's new there. Other than that, everything looks like it's in pretty good shape there. State of Missouri, roads are in good shape. I don't see very much in the no construction in St.
Well,
Louis.
yeah, because they'll take everything down for the holiday. I mean, they want
Nothing
people to
in
get
St.
through there.
Yeah.
They want to.
Wow. Well, it's congested enough going from St. Louis into Illinois. Wow, my goodness. Anyway, everything looks good right there. Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zdora for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. We'll be doing This Week in Real Estate here in just a few minutes.
Rumor has it, Bob, you're good at telling stories. From what I hear, we want to hear a Christmas story. This is our last show. Go ahead. Let me put the camera right on
Now,
Bob.
folks, we know that this is live TV, and to get that wasn't really part of the deal. My honey actually wrote. My honey actually wrote that.
Why don't you play the recording one more time?
Why don't you do that? And then we'll just remind people
man,
of
I'm
what a
hoping
great
for
job
a
she
real-
did. She did on this.
I was hoping for the real thing, like you're sitting on somebody's lap and they're telling you this story, and okay, we'll
Should
be.
we all sit on his lap?
We
We could all go. You got the hat.
All right,
we should
we're-
all
we're
come
gonna
sit
be
on
right
your
back.
hat.
We're gonna be right back.
I'm going to hide under the counter for this one.
Gather round the radio, boys and girls. I have a little story to tell. 'Twas the night before listing, and all through the house, not a computer was stirring, not even its mouse. The CMAs were completed, the contract was signed, all with hopes of selling this house in record time. We sellers were resting all snug in our beds, while visions of sold signs danced in our heads. The house had been staged, decluttered with care, in hopes that great offers soon would be there. The kitchen was gleaming, the sidewalk swept clean. O spirit of curb appeal, make our house be seen. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, we scrambled to see just what was the matter. The Century 21 goalpost had started to glow, a warm golden light on the new fallen snow. When what to our wondering eyes should appear, our Z-Team agents with buyers, my dear. They featured and pointed and showed them the way. They smiled and agreed and nodded, okay. Our house got an offer the very next day. We accepted it and happily moved on our way. So remember this story when you need to move. The Z-Team Realtors will make it go smooth. From Bob and Linda Zdora and the whole Z-Team, Reese Tubbs, Sam McMaster, TJ Fitzmaurice, Darlene Clark, the entire Z-Team staff. We wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Then we're back.
See?
That's
Okay,
cool.
you got anything else you want me to do?
He put that together just like that.
I just wanted to hear a story. That was it. It's Christmas time. We thought we needed.
You want to hear a little story? Well, you do want to hear a little story. Sure.
There you go.
Sure. Once
There
upon
you
a
go.
time. There you go. No, that was my honey. She did that. She put that together, and just an idea of the stuff that she does for marketing and stuff. She just comes up with the things and lets it rip.
I thought it was really cool.
Oh, thank you, thank you,
I
thank
thought
you.
it was
Very
neat.
nice.
I like how you worked in the animated, cartoonish side with it, and to me that made it pretty neat.
Yep.
Good.
Real quick, some community calendar items. Bread of Life Kitchen on January 1st at 3 o'clock. Bread of Life Kitchen held at Word of Life Church, 310 South Main. Is held on Wednesday from 3 to 5:30. Meals free. Donations are accepted. And let's see what else we have going on here. Beginners fly tying classes start January 6th. North Arkansas Fly Fishers is hosting a beginner fly tying class in January. And a great idea for Christmas gift for someone getting started. Mondays in January 6/13/2027 from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Ozarks Regional Arts Council Conference Room in the second floor of the shed. $25 fee is included for 1-year membership. And see if there's anything else come up in January. I think that's it for now. We can cover it on January 2nd when we get back.
We've got coming up on the 3rd and 4th, January 3rd and 4th, will be the Mountain Home High School Bomber Wrestling Team is hosting their own tournament here. We're expecting quite a few teams. There's going to be like 12 schools here.
Yeah, cool.
It'll be going on Friday night. We'll be doing more of a team versus team type of duel. And then Saturday will be an individual all-around tournament. So it'll last all day.
Excellent.
And what's the dates again?
3rd and 4th. 3rd and 4th. We encourage everybody to come out and watch. It's going to be a great time.
And where's that at?
At the Bomber, at the hangar.
At the hangar, right.
Starting December 26th at the hangar will be the first Arkansas Bail Bonds tournament, boys and girls basketball tournament. It's huge. It'll be, I think it runs through Saturday.
Yeah.
And it'll be a good time. So if you're looking for something to do, go to the hangar and see how it goes.
All right.
Go out and support your team. And there's some other teams here from other places that with that. I mean, there's teams that
there'll be
are coming in.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they'll come from out of state and they'll come far south as Pine Bluff.
Yeah.
Oh, my word. Wow, that's a long drive.
Boys and girls, both. So.
All right, we're caught up at 7:16. Going to take a quick break. Coming up this week in real estate with Bob Zdora. Stick around.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
So there I was, naked as a jaybird in the shower with soap in my hair and eyes when I lost water pressure down to a dribble. I immediately grabbed my towel and dialed up Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service. Jake came right over and fixed my water pressure. Now I can take my showers with confidence. Just call Jake.
For all your sales and pump needs, just call Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service, 870-431-5445. He offers high-quality stay-right products.
Hi, we're Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z Team at Century 21 LeMac Realty, and we'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z Team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z Team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiretoarkansas.net.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrubs stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands, including Carhartt, Vera Bradley, Urbane, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Skechers, Nursemates, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractables, compression socks, paramedic VDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, and minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment, their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
Whether you're a professional
He had said what it was, but it's
7:20. Time for This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora.
I hate to tell you, we're doing a live show here, guys. Hold this conversation
we're
right up
live.
to the live.
We're all live.
We are all alive. How are you?
That's right. We're
don't ask that question.
Roller's a great place, but if I can put it off a little longer to go visit, that'd be okay.
There you go.
There's no rush on that. In fact, I went to we were at the place that he used for. I'm going to goof this up. Never mind. Forget the whole thing. I'm going to go down a path that I don't want to go.
Dale, I think that went well.
Yeah, did it? That was a great lead-in for all you people that are on vacation and don't normally see the show.
What happens when you hide my duck call? This is what happens when you hide my duck call. Everything goes haywire.
That was it. If we got off on the wrong foot, we never got going. I'll be getting a little text on my phone. It's going to start to let up. Anyway, real estate's been good. It's slowed. Finally, it slowed down a little bit. We've had people still calling though. We'll get New Year's Day, her phone will blow up. Emails will blow up. People that are starting to search, they're like, "That's it. That's my resolution for this year. Is we're gonna change our life from wherever it is that they are, and they're gonna come down here, and they're looking at different places. They're not sure maybe where it is they're gonna come." Getting information, looking at houses online, obviously, that's like 85% of the people who when they start the search, they start it online. And so to think that, well, we're going to wait and we'll come on in the spring, those people have already made up their mind. They've seen houses. They've been out looking in their living rooms, in their offices at work. When they're getting snowed in on there, these days they get snowed in and stuff like that, it's kind of bored. They're done shopping for Christmas. That's what they do. They're on real estate sites. And so if you're thinking about coming on the market, it's been an excellent, phenomenal market this year. If you're thinking that this is the year for you, that you're going to either downsize, upsize, and you need to sell your house before you can move up a little bit, there is no bad time to be on the market. The internet never sleeps. And I say that all the time because it's true, and people are looking at all times of the day. And when you look at the metrics for searches and things like that, there really is no bad time. There's people that work nights. There's people that have time to look all the time. So we have a goodly number of our listings have sold this year. We've had a phenomenal year helping people, like I say, move up, move down, downsize, people that are staying here. And that's really been a big part of the market this year, has been people that are staying here. They're sold a house out on some acreage. They've sold bigger acreage, and now they're looking, they realize that they shouldn't be driving as much as they do at night. They want to be a little closer to the doctors, to the hospitals, to the social things that they do, the activities at church, whether they're quilters or wood carvers, whatever it is that they may be. They want to be a little closer and not spend as much time driving. Those are the people that we really have great success in helping. We've been blessed in a lot of ways this year, and believe me, we truly have been. We've helped a lot of people move on to the next phase of their life. To find that right house for the right time of their life is just so important for you, and that's what we're here to do. We're here to help people to make that jump and to be here for them.
And how many years have we been discussing it? Here come the kids, the grandpa and grandmas for Christmas, and with Christmas being the middle of the week, they may have Thursday and Friday off, and maybe go back Saturday or Sunday. Mom, Dad, should you still have a 2-level, 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom?
And we're getting the parents tell the kids that we're going to downsize. Really? Moms,
they made up their mind.
They made up their mind. Good. Mom isn't Ozzy and Harriet. You know, Mom now is much more involved. Dad is much more involved, and he knows. Guys my age, we're not afraid to tell the kids, hey, you know what? This is what we're going to do. We had a couple that we sold their house right around this time last year, right around the Christmas season. They were in a nice house in the neighborhood. They had kind of had it for the grandkids. They weren't sure what they were going to do. They went to a couple other places. I said, well, go look at other places and see what you want to do. And they said, well, we like it here. Our friends are here. That's really, your life is here. Now, if you've been here for 10 years, this is home now.
Yeah.
This is home. You've made it past the hard part. This is where you want to be. People, so they said, well, we're not sure with the kids and blah, blah, blah. So, okay, go see the kids. They go see the kids. They come back. They're supposed to be gone 4 days. They're back in 3.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, no, we're not going to deal with that traffic. We're not going to deal with this and that and the other thing. So find us something. And so we found them just a spectacular house. And I saw them at Mass yesterday, and they were just, she still got that big smile on her face. I mean, she's like, they're so happy. Because, the kids are going to be okay. And we run into this with the kids where mom, dad passes, and the house, they'll come in and they'll just say, what can I get and when can I get it? And mom and dad have been scrimping and saving all their life trying to make sure that Johnny and Susie and Billy are going to be taken care of. They'll work. And if they're not working, then shame on them, because there's no reason for them not to be working. But I told my guys, I says, you're going to get what's left. I'm not living my life so that you're going to be comfortable when I'm not here. Enjoy your life. Mm-hmm. If you want to change your house, you want to change the way you live, we can help with that, obviously. But just for you, live your life. The kids are going to be just fine. They really, really are. Because we see it, like I said, we see it. What am I going to do with all this stuff? When those kids do come down for the holidays, and they're down visiting, and you're thinking about that this house is a little too big, a little too small, maybe. You always wanted to live out a little bit, and you've always lived in town. Not take on huge responsibility of big acreage and stuff, but just you always wanted to have something a little more scenic. I wanted to have a river view. I wanted to have a lake view, a good countryside view.
With a little creek on it.
Yeah, little creek. Those types of things. When the kids come down and you're not going to be taken with you, and Susie says, "Oh, I always loved that break front from Aunt Mary." Really? Take it with you. Because when it comes time when you go to move and you call the kids and say, hey, we're moving and we're going to be get rid of this stuff. Oh, that really doesn't go with my Danish modern furniture. So you want to be honest with the kids and be upfront as far as what the plan is, that we're going to be moving, and let them know and let them join in and help out. A few extra hands when you're doing that is a wonderful thing. It definitely comes.
And some of the folks that retired 3, 4, 5 years ago have this nice big house, and then all of a sudden they get involved, maybe like you say, church activities, and you got the wood carvers, the wood turners, you got volunteering at the hospital, library, and they get more involved.
Sure. Oh yeah.
And Grandpa may not want to be mowing 7 acres 3 times a week when it's wet and warm.
I'll tell you, we see so much of that, and they're so much happier. Mm-hmm. We've helped a couple people this year to move into town and find a little smaller place, and not as much to keep up, but they're so happy because they are so much more involved in their church and in the hospital and the library, and the different ways that they feel that they can give back at this stage of their life. And it's so important to people to have that feeling of self-satisfaction and knowing that you're doing something good for somebody, and that's really is big.
My parents are going through the same thing. They've got a 100-acre farm, and they're in the process now of, they've got rid of most all the animals, and now we got barns full of stuff. And he's like, all right, we got to start getting rid of the stuff. We've got to start, there's some things that they want to, a few things that they want to do with getting rid of stuff, and a couple things getting painted, and they're looking the same thing. They got to downsize. My dad's just at the point where, why do I got 100 acres?
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it. It was great at that time of my life, but now it's time to...
And the thing is that the kids don't necessarily want to come in and take over, and that's partly what happens is we have these legacy properties. Well, this has been in the family since, but the kids today aren't the kids then. Society has changed. The way and the quality of life that we have is different now than it was then. and the kids are like, I don't. This is like real work, you know. You get on that tractor and push that tractor for all day, every day, knowing you got to get up and you got responsibility of cows or chickens, whatever it may be, to keep up. That's a tough business. God bless the farmers and the small farmers, the local family farmers that are out there that are doing it every day. That's work and that's dedication, and not everybody's got that. I'm sure the mom and dad talked to you guys about, okay, does anybody want the farm? And no hands went, oh yeah, me. No, probably not.
Not a lot.
No, exactly. So that's what happens. And people get overwhelmed with stuff when you talk about barns full of stuff, even in their house. You'll go there and generally decluttering is a big thing for us because people are buying your property. They're not buying your stuff. They're buying your footage. And to be able to go in and help people to get rid of some of this stuff and have them go through. And to go through the stuff is a tough thing to do. And, because you get started and then you go, oh, remember when we got this here? We were at the fair and we did this and we did that. And you reminisce on those things. And that's why you kept it to begin with. If you're going to downsize, exactly, that's what happens. And then that's exactly what happens. So it's a hard thing to do, and we can provide service all the way through from obviously staging to get things done, but to be able to sell the property. We got a gentleman called us this week. We're listing his house. They don't want to come back anymore. They've been coming for 15 years. They use it as a part-time house, but we're just done with it. So this is what we'd like to get. This is what we can do. So we're going to get the staging done. We're going to bring people in that are going to get it cleaned up, that are going to sell all of his things. He's not going to have to do anything. He's never going to have to come back here. He's going to be a mail out for closing. He's going to get a check in the mail for that. He's going to get a check in the mail for whatever his stuff sells for. And that's that's just part of the services that we provide. I mean, every house, every transaction is unique. And we've been able to help people in all of those different unique circumstances to be able to make them be successful in them moving on to the next phase of their life. And that's really something we've done.
How about some numbers?
Well. This week in real estate, this little thing keeps coming down to me. There we go. 39 new listings came on. 10 parcels of land, 5 commercial properties, 24 homes came on the market. They came on in a range from $1.2 million, which is a really nice house out on Mallard Point. If you're interested in something like that, you can give us a call, to $59,000. The average price coming on the market this week was $167,000. Excuse me, I still get that little thing in there. There were 25 sales. Commercial property sold, 24 homes sold. Those homes sold in a range from $325,000 to $25,000. Average sale price this week was $144,000 with 123 days on market. $3.7 million in residential real estate closed. 3.7. Where did I get to the total here? 28 properties expired, and if you're one of the properties that expired and you're thinking of coming back on the market after the year, don't be sitting there saying, well, we'll wait till spring, because we have people that have already moved thinking that we'll wait till spring to come on the market, and they're already gone. So give us a call, let us come out there and take a look and see how we can help you and get you moving in the right direction. There's currently 493 homes on the MLS. That covers Baxter, Marion, Fulton, Sharp into Missouri. And some of those are going to be dupes. We have 170 in Mountain Home, 17 in Bull Shoals, 11 in Cotter. Year to date, there's been 1,114 homes have sold for $167 million. The average time on market is 131 days, and the average sale price has been $150,000. For last year, last year was a really good year. Last year, there had been 1,073 homes that sold for $149 million, with 144 days on market, with an average sale price of $139. So 41 more homes have sold this year to date, and with $18 million more in sales. So we're seeing more of the houses. We're seeing the prices rise up. We're also seeing some of the bigger properties, the more expensive properties. Some of those are selling this year that hadn't sold in the past, and it's still going to be an issue because if you're coming here and you're going to spend $500,000, $600,000, $700,000, $800,000 for a house, you have to have something going for you. And if you're coming here to work, there are opportunities for people like that, but there aren't as many as there are in other places, and that's part of the thing. People build, these big houses with unique characteristics, and they built it for them, and then they want to sell them. That buyer may not be there. When you reach a certain price point, somebody will build instead of buying something else. But with the building, the cost of building right now is just through the roof. It's very, very expensive to build. But like I said, I can't encourage you enough. If you're thinking about coming on the market, give my honey a call. She's the chief plate spinner. She's at 870-405-0793. Check out their website, retiredtoarkansas.net, and see what we can do. Take a look at our pictures. Take a look at our presentation and the different options that we have. You heard her commercial earlier, the little jingle of story, and she's always coming up with something new. I got to give her that. She's always coming up with something new.
All right. Merry Christmas, my friend.
Merry Christmas to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
So we need to take a break. We'll be right back.
Lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn & Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn & Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
In 2014, I had back surgery, and I had always been told that chiropractic care, once you have that, is not possible. After coming up here to see Doc Osgood, I've learned just how much it is helpful, and I find now that I can do a lot more activities like mowing the yard, or even my job as a sports reporter. Going to the games is not a problem anymore. I don't have near the problem that I used to, and as I keep progressing, I think it'll get better and better.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Why would I recommend Hospice the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either a terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire Barbershop today, a unique gentleman's barbershop. Get back in style with 2 experienced licensed barbers who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and are happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 1041 Highland Circle, Suite 55 in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today. Your car is a member of the family. It takes you where you need to go, and it makes sure you are safe at all times. When a wreck or accident happens, trust the only place that will treat you and your vehicle like a person, not a number. From collision repair and windshield replacement to paintless dent repair and hail damage removal, Dent Boys can cover all your automotive repair needs and make sure you are satisfied every step of the way. Call or visit the professionals at Dent Boys today and see the Dent Boys difference.
End of the year clearance on all G3 boats and Yamaha motors at Henderson Marine. Come check out the low prices on 2019 model G3 fishing boats and G3 Suncatcher pontoons. Henderson Marine offers in-house financing and is your local authorized Yamaha service center. Need parts, accessories, water toys? They got them too. Need to winterize? Call Henderson Marine today to schedule your winterization. When maintenance matters, call Henderson Marine at 870-488-5600.
Come see us today at Henderson Marine.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
We're back, and what are we doing?
We're back, and we're live.
We're back, and we're live.
I hate to tell you that.
And it's...
you're not in the picture. You're good. Go ahead, drink your coffee over there.
And as we sit here on the Monday before Christmas, we've got...
Oh, he found his duck call.
We've got Dale making coffee and Bob Zdora eating the cinnamon roll. So we're in good shape.
Life is good.
Life is good. You got Dale over here blowing on his...
Dale's over there tooting his own quacker.
Tooting his own horn.
Hey, I forgot to wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Oh, well, stand over here where they can see you. Where you at?
Right here, right here.
There you go.
Merry Christmas to everybody. I forgot to say that in the last section.
We got it in the show, though. You're good to go. We actually got a great show. This is our last day of recording. And we've got a show that'll play between now till through Monday. Really good show. No, we've got one that's going to be for Christmas Eve, and then we'll be playing the same show for the 3 days after. So it'll be great, though. It's a good show.
It's wonderful.
So if you think you're hallucinating, you're really not.
Yeah. This is not Groundhog Day.
And it's got nice Christmas music playing in the background. So it's something you can just put on and make breakfast, enjoy your Christmas morning, listen to some music, and watch some stuff. It's really cool. Mm-hmm. We got it broken up. It's really nice.
Very good. Big wrestling tournament coming up on January 3rd and 4th. We talked a little bit about it in the first segment.
It is. This is going to be a big tournament for us. We're expecting about 12 schools, I believe.
What time will it start Friday night?
6 o'clock.
And boys and girls and JV, or just boys and girls?
Friday night will be varsity boys only. Yes, it'll be like a duels, team versus team. And then on Saturday will be an individual tournament, and we will have varsity, JV, boys, and girls all going on the same day.
Starting at what time on Saturday?
The wrestling will start at 10 o'clock. They're weighing in between 8 and 9, and then the wrestling will start at 10.
How many schools?
We're expecting 12. I believe it's what I was told was 12 schools.
All from Arkansas or all from...
No, I think, I know he put it out to Oklahoma, and I know we'll have some Missouri, so we'll have some of the surrounding states coming in, which will be really cool to face somebody different, kind of outside of our conference type thing.
We were talking off camera a little while ago. The nice thing about the wrestling program that's going on in Mountain Home is not only have we filled nearly all the spots in the varsity boys, we now have a JV team.
Yep.
It's not full by no means, but it's as good as the varsity team was last year as far as numbers. And now we have a girls team that is a complete girls team with all slots filled. Yes,
and that was not what I was expecting this year, and I'm so, and I say that in a very, very good way. Being the first year that the girls were sanctioned here in Arkansas, and Mountain Home was awesome to get on board that first year. Mm-hmm. I was expecting 5 or 6 girls to come out, that we'd need to get the interest built in it and get it shown, and I was pleasantly surprised when we had 20 girls starting out our wrestling season this year.
Oh, I know. When we were talking about wrestling back in August, we were worried about well, how can we get these girls interested? Who are we going to be able to draw to get to this team?
And not knowing it, that was the concern. I mean, how do we make it pay off this first year? Our goal was next year or the year after to be able to build a team. That this is going to take steps that people are going to need to see it to get involved, and they're going to need to just see what's going on. But that didn't happen this year. And the girls we got are very athletic. They are doing an amazing job. And I just couldn't be happier this year.
Well, we had a singles match last Tuesday.
Yes.
Against West Plains. And one thing that if you haven't seen a wrestling match, I encourage you to go and watch. And what really excited me was, especially with the girls team, those girls were there rooting their teammates on from the start of that meet to the end of that meet. And at the end of their meet, they didn't disappear. They stayed and rooted the varsity boys on. And to look up into those stands in the hangar and see all the blue and the gold and the red from West Plains, I would say 2/3 of the stands were full. The ones that they'll allow you to sit in during an off event. And they get loud. They get very loud, which is exciting.
It's exciting to hear, and it's good and bad. Like most of the girl wrestlers, or all of them that are competing right now, are brand new, so they're still learning to hear. And it is an art form when you're on that mat to hear your coach.
Because you've got everybody yelling at you, and you're listening for that one voice that's.
Yep.
It's kind of, where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay, I need to be doing this.
And one of our things, we talk to our wrestlers and you don't think of, but we want you to encourage that wrestler. We want you to be yelling and screaming encouragement, but don't be shouting moves. And it's hard not to, because especially if you're an experienced wrestler sitting on that side, you see what the coaches see and you want to yell it out. But we've got to focus so much on that kid listening to that coach. And it will take a good half the season for them to start getting that ear. So right now, you got to imagine those new wrestlers are out there wrestling with all this noise, and they can't hear one from the other. So they're out there just reacting to what they've been shown, and over time they will learn to hear the coach. And us as coaches, we got a different viewpoint. It's like a experienced wrestler sitting in the side. You got a different advantage viewpoint to what's open and what's there and what's available in front of you that you don't see when you're all tied up in a knot and you're all wrapped up trying to turn and do this and that. So it'll be awesome to see as the season goes and they start learning how to hear the coach and start moving those moves as we see them and how things are going to transition.
But you speak as if they're struggling along. They're not.
No.
They've placed second or third in each tournament they've been in this year.
Yep.
They did not win their singles match, but
there was some amazing things that came out of that singles match, though. They played a tough team out of Missouri. West Plains had a great girls team coming out there, but if you notice, we didn't wrestle defensively. Our girls were going for it. Mm-hmm. I mean, they went out there, they were taking the shots, they were doing this and that. It was their first home match, and there's a difference between a home duel and a tournament. When you're in a tournament, you got all these matches going on, and when you're in a duel at home, every eye is on you.
You are the centerpiece.
And, it's sometimes hard to set that tempo when that's in your head. So they did amazing. I have no complaints at all. I thought they did a great job for their first home meet. I think that they're growing every practice. I mean, these girls are getting out there and getting it and doing an amazing job.
Yeah, the program overall is doing a very good job. And they're still kind of the wrestling teams, not just the girls, but the wrestling teams as a whole, they're still kind of the second-hand citizens because we don't have our own practice facility. We still have to move mats here and there. That group they're fitting in where they can fit in. And with hopefully that'll change in the future. Let's take a quick break. We'll come back here in just a little bit, and we'll finish up on some wrestling, talk some basketball.
So there I was, naked as a jaybird in the shower with soap in my hair and eyes when I lost water pressure down to a dribble. I immediately grabbed my towel and dialed up Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service. Jake came right over and fixed my water pressure. Now I can take my showers with confidence. Just call Jake.
For all your sales and pump needs, just call Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service, 870-431-5445. He offers high-quality stay-right products.
Hi, we're Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z team at Century 21 LeMac Realty, and we'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiretoarkansas.net.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrubs stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands, including Carhartt, Vera Bradley, Urbane, and Gray's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Skechers, Nursemates, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractables, compression socks, paramedic VDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, and minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Well, let me say this. I understand that young Austin Callies is the athlete of the week from last week.
He was. That was an amazing feat.
And you as being the volunteer coach, and I know as being involved in the organization that you don't have a vote in this.
No.
You know, so you didn't have anything to do with your son getting athlete of the week, but for him to be a freshman and to get that's an amazing feat. But if you ever get an opportunity to watch him, he's got some talent in the wrestling world. He's an all-around athlete. He's a good football player, which I hope he continues to play. He keeps telling me no, but he's been telling me that since the
years.
5th grade. So
yeah.
Hopefully that this year is not the year that he actually doesn't come back out. But it's something else.
He does a great job, and he's got a great work ethic when he's out either on the field or on the mat. And I know talking to some of the other coaches and stuff say the same thing. When he's there to work. Mm-hmm. I mean, you watch him at the end of practice, and he will be the kid sweating.
Well, I saw somebody had, probably his mama, posted on Facebook a picture of him winning the match on Tuesday night, and somebody said, well, where's the smile? The boy don't smile. The boy got a truck over the summertime, and there was no smile.
He just doesn't.
You hand him a lot of cash for putting in a good week's work, and he don't smile. And he just don't smile.
No, he's very humbled, though. He really is. When you get a chance to talk to him and stuff, and
he's a good kid.
And especially in the wrestling, there's people that's put him in his place, and he knows he just wants the match. He just wants to go out there and wrestle. And
Mountain Home had a visit from UFC fighter Josh Copeland over the weekend. He came in. He was going to come work with the wrestlers.
Yeah, I was hoping to see him.
Then he got word that there's been a bunch of flu going around, and he said, "Nah, I don't think I'm in for that." So he had to bail on you guys. But I did talk to him on Saturday morning. He was headed back to Colorado. I did talk to him Saturday. He said maybe next season that he can get over here and spend a day or two with you guys. And
yeah, I'd love to have him.
Josh, very good guy, just came back from Russia. Had a match over in Russia, and it was a good time for him. Basketball, we talked about the first Arkansas Bail Bonds tournament coming up. Starts the day after Christmas.
Yep.
And I believe I can tell you well, I do want to say that Mountain Home, both boys and girls, I believe, won last Friday night. Mountain Home boys played Siloam Springs, beat them 49-33. And the girls took on Bentonville West, beat them 52-38. We've got the back over here and forgot how to run this thing. With the North Arkansas Bail Bonds tournament that's coming up, the schedule shows that Mountain Home boys will play Hamburg first round in that tournament at 6:40 on the 26th, and that tournament will run 26th, 27th, and 28th. And then I believe when they come back from that, the conference matches start after that. The Mountain Home girls will play in the first Arkansas Bail Bonds tournament. Their first match is 8 o'clock on the 26th, and they will take on Junction City.
Awesome.
So that'll be fun for them.
That's a big tournament.
And then on the 7th, January 7th, both teams will travel they will host Russellville here at home in the hangar, and I believe those games start at 6 o'clock. So basketball season is upon us. The conference season will start directly after the first of the year, and it'll be a good time. So
just got a lot going on around Christmas time here.
There is a lot going on. I know Norfolk played St. Joe Friday night, beat them 76-48. I think everybody else is pretty much idle until after the first of the year, other than traveling into some small tournaments. I don't know. I know there's a list of teams coming in for this first Arkansas Bail Bonds, but I don't have the list with me. So
it'll be, like I said, this tournament they always put on each year here. It is a big tournament.
It is a big one.
It is well worth coming by and watching some games, and
to be able to draw these teams from so far away just the day after Christmas. Some of them would be traveling Christmas Day to get here. That way they can get rested up and ready to go. But it'll be.
We're blessed to have them here in our town, and what those tournaments do to even help with our economy here with the hotels and the food and everything. Everybody in our town gets blessed when they put on a tournament like this.
Yeah, it's a huge financial benefit not only to the program, but as you say, to the city. And not just the city of Mountain Home, but Bull Shoals and Lakeview and the restaurants outlying and all the different areas. It's just a good thing. Normally this time of the year you've hosted your King of the Mountain tournament. That got bumped this year. Hopefully it'll be coming back. There's always something to do. Girls softball is coming right around the corner. They've already started practicing with the indoor facility. And with as nice as the weather has been, they've been outside. So there are tons of sporting events. If you're an athlete at heart and you still want to be involved and see that stuff, come on out.
I do want to give a little shout out to our youth program who has been knocking it dead. They got about 40 kids.
Youth wrestling.
Youth wrestling, yes, yeah. I'm sorry. They've been finishing one of the top schools in almost every tournament. They've been doing an amazing job. We've got a lot of new kids too, and they are battling it out, and we're excited because that's our feeder program.
How long will their season run?
To about mid-February.
So it's not too late if somebody hears this. They can still bring Johnny or Susie in, and it is co-ed. They can wrestle.
They practice at Guy Berry, and it'll be on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. So at Guy Berry in the evenings.
What time in the evenings?
It starts at 5:30 for the younger kids, Division 1, 2, and 3, and then or 1 and 2, and then the older kids will start at 7.
Well, we want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. We want to thank you for tuning in so far this year. And look
been a great year.
To being here next year and continuing on. And we'll see you next week.
Merry Christmas. Woo! That's all I got.
That's it. Let her rip.